Hello, Rakiya.
Hello, my name is Rakiya Yusuf, and today I'll be talking about inspirational leaders. So, to start off, my first question is, who has been a big influence on your life and why?
Oh, thank you, Rakiya. I'm Rakiya's mom, so I'm the one she's interviewing. The person who has been a big influence on my life is my mother, my late mother. Her name is Elder Hannah Ajibola Abureki Uswanlele Nieriyo. She was a strong businesswoman. She started international business since 1972 or 73. And then she did a lot for humanity. She did a lot for her church. She had children that she volunteered for in the church, that she brought home, gave them accommodation and everything. She was there for humanity, and that's why today I also run a school free for orphanages, just a way of giving back to the society.
Who and what inspires you to keep going during tough times?
Well, again, it's my mother, my late mother, that inspires me to keep going during tough times. I saw her as a very hardworking woman who never depended on her husband or depended on anyone to survive. She had a lot of businesses going on. She was the matron of a school. She was a businesswoman. She did international businesses. She did a lot. So anytime I'm down or I'm faced with struggles, when I think about her lifestyle and the way she was able to deal with issues surrounding her, I just keep moving, I keep moving.
How do you make tough decisions when things aren't easy and clear?
Your mouth is not showing. How do I make what? Tough decisions when things are what?
When things aren't easy or clear.
Okay, how I make my tough decisions, at times I put it in prayers. I pray about it and I listen to my intuition. By the grace of God, my intuition has never failed me. So when I listen to my intuition, whatever my intuition tells me, I interpret it, I weigh it, I look at the options, the disadvantages and the advantages of the decision I'm about to take. And if I see that the advantages are more, I go ahead to take the positive side of my decision, and by the grace of God, it comes out well.
Can you share a time when sticking to your values have made a difference, even if it was hard?
Yeah, I think there was a time I was supposed to read French, English French in my first degree, and my father said no, I should go and read English and the Edo language. It was a very tough decision for me. I didn't want to read Edo language. I wanted to read French because I felt French would be more globally accepted language compared to Edo language, because Edo language we are just southern minority. Apart from, I thought at that time that apart from using it in my state, where else can I use Edo language? So I wanted French that will allow me work in embassy. I can work in French-based companies and all of that. But today I am glad that I listened to my dad, because today I'm an author of Edo language book, and I have done a lot now with Edo language, teaching Edo language in the diaspora, doing my YouTube videos on Edo language. It has been a big deal for me.
Next question. What is one of the hardest challenges you faced, and how did you handle it?
Well, the highest challenges I faced was working in Edmonton Public School. I was initially I was really very emotional working with children with special needs and all of that. Every day they come with different presentations, and I started with Jasper High School. That's where I was retained at first. You know, after doing sub for 3 weeks, I worked with Mr. Dolorado, I worked with Nancy Davis, and I worked with a few other people. Initially, it was quite emotional for me. It was strange, you know. But as time goes on, I was able to cope. I understood the children quite okay. And then when I went to subsequent schools to work, the experience I got from Jasper High School also helped me. And then when the children are having meltdown, I look at the good side of them, and I try to use that good side of them when they don't have issues to bring them back to normalcy. And some children became attached to me, and each time they have meltdown, I feel very bad. But I mean, there's nothing I can do. We just have to take them to the quiet room to see how they can, you know, calm down and come back to the normal lifestyle. It was the most challenging part of my life, working with interactive program and then children with special needs challenges, whether non-verbal, cut across, autism, ADHD, hyperactive, and all that.
What is something you hope people remember about you?
Something people remember about me is me being passionate, being a fantastic colleague, and being there for others, and then going all out to help the children when they need help. Like I said, I've worked in different schools, and I had so many experiences, but I know that being passionate is the key thing about working with children with special needs. If you don't have passion for the job, don't go there.
What is one thing that you hope others have learned from you?
One thing I think others have learned from me is not being self-centered, the ability to integrate the special needs children with mainstream, and then the fact that I am able to get along with them so easily. So most of my colleagues then, they keep wondering, how do you get along? Even the child that is very aggressive, that can attack a staff, none ever attacked me. I was never attacked by a special needs child because I know how to get along with them. And that was one special gift and things that my colleagues gained from working with me, and they learned from me too, how to get along with the children, how to bring them back out of their crisis time, or when they're having meltdown, to bring them back to normal, or how to stop it at yellow before it gets to red by redirecting them. Those things, my colleagues learned that from me, and they kept asking me, oh, is it because you have so many children? Where did you get this experience from? How come the children are close to you? So those are the things I think people have learned from me.
What's one piece of advice you'd give someone who wants to be influential to others?
One advice I will give to someone who wants to be influential to others, who wants to influence others, is wherever you are, just be yourself. And whatever choice of work or career you find yourself, try to excel, try to give in your best, and don't always work with people as in because you are being paid. Work with children as if they are your children. Work with your colleagues as if they are your siblings. once you are able to get it right with your colleagues and your daily task, that way you are able to influence others, and others will get attracted to you and try to behave like you as well. Everywhere I've worked, I left a landmark, and I get along with people easily, and my public relation skill is very high, and I'm a go-getter. So I inspire a lot of people, and I expect people to emulate me. So if my attitude towards work, or my relationship at workplace, or with friends, colleagues, and well-wishers, if it is good enough, then people can use me as a point of reference, and that will influence others. Is that all?
That's it. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for having me, Rakiya. I'm so glad to be in this interview. Bye.
Bye.
My name is Doreen Yusuf.